premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday.
Woo-hoo. Yay. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, at least we got yep. We didn't get
It is Friday, September 24th, 2021. It is 7 a.m. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Beautiful weather. Weekend's upon us. Mountain Home Bomber 9th grade won 42-0 last night over West Memphis. Cardinals played 12 games, won 12 in a row. We got Bomber football tonight at Bomber Stadium.
Bomber Stadium.
Another win for the Bombers come up tonight, guys.
It'd be a good game.
Lake Hamilton here,
Shouldn't
right?
be a blowout anyway.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Lake Hamilton here.
Lake Hamilton Wolves, they're
a good ball club.
I think they're 3-0 right now.
Really?
I believe. Yeah.
And it's down around the Hot Springs area where they're located.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just outside of there.
So, hey, it's going to be great weather, and we need to pack the stands tonight for the Bombers.
And Parkview beat Greenwood last night, 48-28. So Greenwood's 2-2, Parkview's 4-0. Bombers are 1-2. I'm pretty sure that Lake Hamilton is 3-0 right now. So we'll just have to see how it goes. It was a great junior high win last night.
Oh, it was. Yeah, you guys did a great job on the XL7 broadcast. That was a special broadcast last night. Yeah.
It was a special broadcast. We did that pretty much for Coach Taylor, who's been dealing with a kidney issue. He happened to be home yesterday, so he was home in town, got a good report from his checkup up in St. Louis, and we're excited that he's going to be doing well. And that win for them was broadcast pretty much so he could watch, because he hadn't been able to watch his team play for quite a while. So
that's good.
We were excited. Boy, it was a packed stands.
That's good.
At kickoff time at 6 o'clock, we still had people waiting in line to get in.
Good. So, pack them out tonight.
Should be good.
Bomber Stadium pregame on XL7 at 6, game at 7, kickoff at 7, Bomber Stadium, right?
Yep.
There you go.
You got it.
Very good. Yeah. We need that Bomber win tonight. We need to be 2-2 this time tomorrow. It'd be nice. We can do it. We can do it. We got confidence in that Bomber squad. We're going to do it.
If you take a good meld between what we saw from the Harrison game, what we saw from the Nettleton game, and what we produced at the Batesville game, if you could just kind of bring all that together, you got a pretty tough team.
Bring all the good parts in.
Bring all the good parts and leave all the negative out. Leave all the injury and hurt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. You do the same thing. 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. Baxter Regional Medical Center's main entrance lobby, Bomber Boulevard, which at 7:03 this morning is going to be busy. But they'll get you right through the line there at Bomber Boulevard. And then 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the very best coffee in town. Mochas, lattes, frappuccinos. They've got everything you can imagine. They've got cinnamon rolls, muffins, scones, apple, cherry turnovers. And they're waiting for you today at all 3 locations, whether at Baxter Regional Medical Center, Bomber Boulevard drive-through, or the drive-through at 62 East Plaza in front of Anytime Fitness.
And apple turnovers and scones are still waiting, Scooter.
They're still there.
They're still waiting.
They should have plenty. Dell didn't get any. So,
like, you two guys don't have a vehicle that can go east of town, huh?
Tightwad.
Then they have, they've got it all. They've got coconut milk.
Foo-foo for you.
Foo-foo for you. You know, like Mike says, hey, man, we are real coffee. You want the best coffee in town, stop by Brewed Awakening. Any of the 3 locations will serve you the very best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening Coffee. You want some coffee at home from Brewed Awakening? Stop by and get a bag of beans. They can grind them for you. You can grind them yourself, ½ pound, 1 pound, pound and a half or more. A little bit more expensive what you get at the grocery store, but hey, it is Brewed Awakening Coffee, and it's well worth the extra money. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations, so check out Brewed Awakening Coffee today, the very best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Stop by today. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing the morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone else there can help you. Perhaps someone out there I have not met yet. But when you see with all the respect on the screen, that's how they do business on a daily basis. Also, don't forget about pre-planning at any of the Roller Funeral Homes in Arkansas or Western Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, that's how they do business on a daily basis. And they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, today I pray for the families and victims involved in the traffic accident yesterday in Batesville, Arkansas, early yesterday morning. Stars Academy of Batesville not only lost a van driver, but also one of their precious children. Lord, for the family of the child lost, I pray you give them comfort and peace. I can't explain why it happened, but it did. The same with the family of the van driver whose life was also lost. I pray you heal those that were hurt in the accident as well. And for the staff of Stars Academy, I know they're shocked and sad because of this event. Help them to look to God for peace and understanding. But Lord, I also pray for all of our students across the state and also in Missouri that they will be safe on the school bus, van, car, truck, and at school. Protect our children, Lord, is my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
last time this week,
Bob and Dale's favorite. Dun, dun, dun!
Yay,
the weather!
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. The website retiretoarkansas.net.
I'm torn, Dale.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm torn. And I know Bob and Linda would appreciate this. I'm torn.
Okay.
I think that we need here at XL7 need to take up a collection.
For?
Well, either it's a dual purpose.
Uh-huh.
It's either to get Scooter trumpet lessons or you a haircut.
I'd go
Thanks
with
for the
haircut.
moment, Bob and Linda.
You're saying I need a haircut or he needs trumpet lessons?
Yes. All of the above.
Have you noticed all the guys that don't have much hair always want the guys with long hair to get a haircut?
Anyway, carry on.
Just throw something in.
We'll put the money to the haircut.
Like
That's XL7 TV, Commerce Drive, Mountain Home.
Just for that, I'm going to let it grow for another month.
I bet you
Just put Help Dale on it.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, retiretoarkansas.net is where we take a picture. You got me. I'm derailed now.
All right, we'll just bring it up. We'll just throw it up there.
More fog on the White River.
Smoke on the water.
Smoke on the water. Yeah, I bet it's going to be burning off quickly, though. Lower humidity, and I'm sure we have a very bright sunlight up above those clouds right there, but the fog is pretty well impacted Cotter and that part of Baxter County. The cameras mounted in Marion County looking into Baxter County that separates the White River. The White River separates two counties, and of course the 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen. Boy, can't wait to see what the allergy report is this morning because it's got me going good today. While you're at retiretoarkansas.net, check out all the listings with the Z-Team and Century 21 Lemac Real Estate and all the MLS numbers both in Arkansas and Missouri. That's right, the Z-Team can help you in both states, whether in Arkansas or Missouri, Gainesville or Mountain View, Missouri, back down to Mountain View, Arkansas, back to Marshall, all points in between. Call the Z-Team, your award-winning Z-Team, 870-405-0793, and they can help you in both states. And I mean, when you get the most prestigious award 2 years in a row from the Century 21 National Corporation, that says a lot because of the, the service before, during, and after the sale, the public relations, and all points in between, and how well everything is carried out.
Yeah, I don't think they're just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. I just don't think they're dunking coffee and,
Gee, I wish I had another client, I mean, they're your 24/7, 8 days a week kind of real estate agent. So give the Z-Team a call for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Website retiretoarkansas.net. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. I do it every day. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. Right now, Mountain Home, we're at 48 degrees in Mountain Home, Harrison, and Batesville, 45 at Yellville and Marshall, 46 at Salem, 45 at Mountain View. Around the region, West Plains, Missouri is at 46, Springfield at 53, Poplar Bluff 45, 46 in St. Louis, and in contrast, north to south, we have 36 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota. Guys, a little bit chilly up there this morning where you're working.
It's a little bit chilly right here.
Huh?
A little bit chilly right here.
A little bit, yeah.
I got to say that here comes trouble.
Times two. On the national radar, we've got a line of showers north to south from Canada down into New York, just to the east of New York, to the west of Boston. Stretches on out into the Atlantic Ocean, and I think that's the remnants of all the hurricanes and storms and tropical depressions. A little bit in the northern part of Michigan and the UP up there, and then we've got a line of showers from more of the upper peninsula of Michigan back into Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and parts of Nebraska, and then of course in Arizona and New Mexico and Southern California, some showers. But right now for us in Arkansas and Missouri, we're in pretty good shape. We'll take a look at Arkansas. Trying to zoom it in here. There we go. 62 412 east and west, Highway 65 to Branson, Little Rock and Searcy, Batesville, Pocahontas, 67 167 highways all clear at this time. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, 530 in Arkansas. Looking pretty good. Memphis to Jackson, Tennessee, we're in good shape there. All across the state on 40s in good shape. And nothing in southern Arkansas, around Texarkana. Everything looking good there. State of Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Highway 67 north to St. Louis in good shape. Branson on 160 from Poplar Bluff and 60 to Springfield. Interstate 55, 44, 70, 49, 35 looking good in Missouri. Southern Illinois, Interstate 64 east of East St. Louis, Illinois. I-57 at Marion. And I-24 Paducah, Kentucky. Boy, it'd be a pretty day to be traveling across there. Wow. Union to Tennessee on US 51 to Dyersburg. Looks good there too. Wow. And this national map, look at this. We have a little bit of a red flag warning in the central part, north central part of North Dakota, a little bit of fog in Texas and California, and that's it. I mean, maybe a little bit of a flood watch box in Tennessee. That's about it. I mean, just the weather's behaving itself today. 7-day forecast, perfect through Tuesday. What more can I say? We'll move on. Perfect weather for the next week. Checking iDrive Arkansas. We had an auto accident on Highway 167 South earlier this morning. Oh, we got something else popped up on I-30. Right here on 167, 1.2 miles north of State Highway 172. Nearest city is Hampton. Accident reported at 5:28 in the morning. We have one on I-30 here, a flag here. An accident mile marker 50.8, 4.7 miles north of Prescott, westbound lane, reported at 6:51 this morning. And other than that, the traffic moving pretty good across the state in the larger cities. Bentonville to Fort Smith, to Little Rock to Memphis, Jonesboro, Texarkana, and we're looking good right there. Take a look at Mountain Home. Try to get through this so the guys can get the sports report going here this morning. Looking east on 62 Business. A little bit of traffic there at the light coming through. Beautiful sunrise there. Century 21 Lemac Real Estate here. The new Slotsky's right over in here, and you see McDonald's right here. Traffic moving pretty good the middle part of town. Taking a look at Club Boulevard, looking down the hill. This should be a real pretty shot this morning with a beautiful sunrise. See Baxter Regional among the mountains back here on the west side of Mountain Home, northwest side of Mountain Home. Clay Maxey Chevrolet in this area right here. Of course, you see Holly's Jewelry right here, and traffic moving pretty. A little bit more traffic this morning in this part of town, and it's moving pretty freely right now through Mountain Home. We'll check Highway 63 in Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. And once again, welcome those that are watching on the NEXT cable network through North Arkansas Electric Cooperative. This is Highway 63 North in Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. This is Highway 9. It'll go down into Salem, Arkansas. This is the Spring River you see here and the Mammoth Springs State Park right here. And of course, you look into the state of Missouri, the difference in color highway here is the state line, Arkansas and Missouri. So beautiful morning on the state line in Arkansas and Missouri this morning at Mammoth Springs. We do have some maintenance issues going on Highway 160 in Missouri. I don't think I saw these yesterday, but these right here, you need to check these three out. These are some state highways, county highways, and some repaving on Highway 160. Both lanes affected in extreme southern Missouri there. Pollen index. Today is a 7.3 and 6.3. Tomorrow, ragweed, chenopod's, and sagebrush has now entered the picture. Norfolk Lake is sitting at, and I think we're both about full pool. Yeah, we're not too bad here, 2.5 feet above. 554.40 at Norfolk, and Bull Shoals is just a teaspoonful above full pool here. We're sitting at 559.03, and I mean, it's just right at full pool. Your crude oil prices went up again. Right around the holidays, it's going up. $73 a barrel. Wow, come on, Joe Biden, get that down there. Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped 506.5 points yesterday, closing at 34,764.82. Your coronavirus update for Arkansas real quick. We did go up a little bit on the ventilators in the hospital report. And pull it up. I had it pulled up and why it switched, I don't know. Must have did that auto refresh. But in the 13 counties of North Arkansas, this goes from Marion, Baxter, Sharp, Fulton, down into Independence, Claiborne, Jackson, Woodruff counties. I pulled this up this morning. We're up a little bit on the ventilators in North Arkansas. There we go. 78, that's come down 10. We had 88 this time yesterday, so we've gone from 88 to 78 on admissions. Your ICUs in the 13 county areas, 26 with 13 on ventilators. And so the ventilators have come up about 5 while we dropped 10 admissions in north central Arkansas. Okay, it is time for the sports update. Bob Recktenwald.
Football Friday.
Football Friday. Go
Football
Bombers.
Friday.
We're going to beat them.
Ready. Be exciting.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Bring it on.
Be right back.
Live Bomber football is back on XL7 TV with announcers Bob Recktenwald and Josh Kaminsky, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Watch every game live on XL7 TV or online at xl7tv.com/football. Every Friday night, watch the Bombers live, whether you are at the game or not. Also, enjoy a meal, drink, and watch the Bombers on XL7 TV live at the following restaurants every Friday night, only on XL7 TV. It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home. Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionaire Barbershop today.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Football Friday, Week 4. I've got with me this morning Coach Greg Crow, Coach Steve Airy, Mountain Home Bomber Football, and you know, with the mic. Golly. You know, if my wife treated me so good, I'd be excited. Anyway, Football Friday, it's Lake Hamilton week, but we've got some stuff we got to talk about before that, and that's some junior high football that was played at the beginning of this week. And Coach Crow, what can you tell us about the 7th grade Bombers going down to Batesville Southside?
They, I think they won 2018. I think it was 2018 right there. And they had to go through a little adversity in the middle of the game. I think the quarterback had to go out, so they had to make some changes, and they found a way to win, which is really good.
Coach Cudworth's really doing a good job pulling those boys together and honing their skills and making that happen.
Yes, he is. They're definitely prepared. There's no question about that.
And then the same night we had the 8th grade go down. They were there also. Mm-hmm. They played. They came out with a W.
32-0. They played well. We played really well, and
who coaches the 8th grade team?
We kind of all do.
Everybody kind of pitches in.
Just kind of same guys coach the 9th grade team. Because we have them a different period. So now it doesn't always work out as far as getting guys, there. Sometimes we're in different places, but we were able to all be there on Monday night, which, those kids are definitely coming along. I know I said last week, I think we're further along with those kids now than we were our current 9th graders last year.
Last year at this time, definitely.
We're definitely – and look, we got there's some linemen, and we got a lot of them in that class. We're small in 9th grade this year. No one's going to say we're small next year. Nobody. We're going to be big.
And the 7th grade has some pretty good-sized kids in it, too, from what I saw when they played at home. There's some pretty good-sized 7th graders moving up. And there seems to be some good skilled players coming from the 7th grade ranks as well.
Mm-hmm. There are. I'm looking forward to – I told Coach Stevens actually this morning on the phone that we'd find time to go sit in the stands and watch them and watch it from, up high a little bit and kind of see what we're looking at right there.
I did plays on air yesterday with your 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Had 4 groups of linemen.
That's good. That's good.
Four whole groups of linemen, and I think I had 2 leftovers.
Wow,
that's a bunch of kids.
Wow, that is a bunch of kids. And that's a good thing because it's proving that there's some change in the atmosphere of the whole program itself.
And we're trying to get in 8th grade, and we're trying to communicate with the kids where we want to go with it. But we're trying to get an offensive line that doesn't play defense and a defensive line that doesn't play offense. And we've told the kids that's where we're going with it, and we need everybody to be able to contribute. And so far so good. We're actually we're almost too deep on the defensive line right now, and we're getting more and more guys. We got better on, and Coach Harry tell you this, I guess, what was it, Wednesday morning in 8th grade?
Yeah.
We got better as a football program Wednesday morning. 8th
Wednesday
grade.
morning?
Yes. There was people, some light bulbs came on. It was very encouraging to see, for sure. And I don't know that it'll translate into Monday night, but we started to see some signs, some guys that are figuring it out, for sure, on that 8th grade team, which is really, really good to see.
That's exciting because, like you said earlier, that's what pushes it. That's what makes it happen. The linemen, they don't get any glory.
No.
If you ever listen to our Friday night broadcast, we always try to give a little love to the linemen because those guys in the trenches are what makes the holes, and that's what makes it happen. But the running backs and the quarterbacks, they get all the glory.
That is true.
Us linemen never.
It doesn't happen without the linemen, though.
Yeah, us linemen never got any glory.
Then you pick up paper, you'll never hear about defense.
No.
They don't even play with defense.
I don't know how games ever won without a defense.
I know it.
You look at it and it's, well, gosh,
I pick up paper and it's just offense. But that's how I coach my guys. We're a little ticked off all the time. Don't get no praise. Nobody cares about us.
Well, they get a little love from us every week.
Let's go make ourselves.
We try to make it happen. And last night we did the broadcast of the junior high game from last night. We did it on XL7 Facebook, and we did it on YouTube. And one of the things that I've always tried to do in the 26 years I've been in the press box, I always try to give credit to both teams. I try to be as neutral as possible, and I always ask for a roster. But I always try to call at least two guys on the defense. If there's a tackle made, I try to pull in at least the guy that made the initial hit and the guy that was there right behind him. And the reason for that is that's the only glory those boys get. Mm-hmm. Especially in the junior high level, that's their glory. When that stand is full of people cheering them on, that's what they work hard for every week. And in my mind, I think if they get to hear their name over the loudspeaker, it's made their day. And I may be wrong, but I hope not. And they did a good job last night. You want to talk about it a little bit?
I mean, our kids are really excited about playing at home. I mean, we spent most of last week, honestly, working on us. We knew it was a football game. We could probably win as far as that goes. But, I thought our effort was good. I thought it was better when I watched it on film than what it looked like in person. So that's always good. Sometimes when you think it's good on the field and you turn on the film and it's not, you've probably done that before. You know what I'm saying?
You gave up 2 first downs and you're just about to lose your mind.
Well,
it's like it's only 2. They haven't even crossed the 50-yard line yet, Coach. You're about ready to fire Kyle.
I was. I want the ball. I want the sinking ball. But I thought our kids did good. We had a good week of preparation. But it's going to get really, really, really real next 4 weeks. So. And we kind of known that's coming. So, we've had our eyes on it just a little bit, and you try not to look too far ahead. But,
the team that came into town last night was the West Memphis Wonder Lions, and they came in, the Bombers had their way with them. It was 42-0. First play off a scrimmage, what'd you get?
Touchdown.
55-yard run by number 23.
I just want you to know I ran that just to make Coach Taylor mad.
Is that right?
I did. He's always telling me I'm a cheater and I ran these illegal formations and all that. And I just told him a week ago, I said, I'm fixing to run arena first play of the game just to make you mad.
What do you call that again?
Arena is what we call it, And so, and he always tells me, I don't give him enough credit. So I'm giving him some credit right here. It's his – I ran that play just for him, so he can sit at home and beat his chest a little bit. And
with his blue and gold.
Yeah, with his blue and gold stuff on, And, but yeah, he used to give me. When I used to coach against him, he used to always tell me, I used to drive him nuts doing that stuff. So I did that just for him last night,
and it worked.
Well, a lot of things work when you get 23 the ball. So,
well, and that's right. It was a good deal. They had. You had 6 touchdowns. 3 from number 23, 1 from number 4, 1 from 18, 1 from 26. A couple interceptions. But the thing I didn't see a lot of last night was penalties.
Which is good. And we actually got called for 1 holding, which I thought was the best block of the night when you watched it up by Essen Ford. So I told him, I said, if that's holding, you keep holding. At the end of the day, he did exactly what his coach to do, locked the guy up inside. So, I was pleased with it. Like I said, we got a really tall task in front of us going forward, and we got to have a really good week. And, we're dwarfed size-wise, and we're going to have to really execute, and we're going to play fast and know what we're doing, and we're going to have a lot of courage, and, and we can do that. But, it's just one of those deals. Sometimes you're going to play guys bigger and stronger than you and maybe a little bit faster, and you got to execute better, know what you're doing better, and to make up for the differential. So, and it's like I told our kids, I said, we know what we got to do now. We got to go do it. And I think they'll be ready to go next week.
Yeah, the Lions were a new team. They consolidated some schools or something at West Memphis, and so they're a new team. But I bet your boys gave up 20, 30 pounds per man.
We are not the biggest team out there, that is for sure. We actually took pictures the other day. We went down and asked everybody what they weighed, and we're actually smaller than what I thought. I'm like, you only weigh 155? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, okay. Like, Coach, I lost 10 pounds this summer. I'm like, well, that's not good.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. But that's good. I mean, if you play fast, sometimes you make up for that.
Scooter, do you happen to remember what last week's conversation was when Coach Crow decided he needed to leave and Coach Ayers said, I'll have to do it when he comes back?
Yes, I do remember. I do. Are we bringing that up now, or do you want to do it after the break?
Well, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
He's been waiting on this.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
We're back. Football Friday, week 4, Lake Hamilton week. Let's go ahead and pick up where we were, Coach.
Okay, first of all, I can't remember what we was talking about. Do you guys remember what we was talking about?
I don't know, but you said something about 45 minutes of something.
He had said something about, so I think it was about can't get the boys to pay attention. And
about a 45-minute window. Yeah. They pay attention to me about 45 minutes.
Bull crap.
Well, I mean, that may be right, but that's how I feel anyway.
Do you ever hear him from the press box?
No, sir.
You don't?
No.
Loudest guy on the field. Loudest guy on the field. So anyway, in practice, he has their attention the whole time. He's really, really funny.
Yeah.
And I don't think he tries to be, but he is, so. And he talks with his hands.
Now that I do see from the press box. And he's back and forth like a panther.
So, I don't know. It was one day they wasn't doing too good or something. He goes, and I just sit back and laugh at him, but I think everybody does in their own little way. But it's one day you come out there and he's always real good at getting his attention. He's going to get really loud. He's going to get in their face. Now, that sounds like a tough coach.
Yeah.
But nobody loves him like he does either. He loves them every day. He won't even let them have lunch with their girlfriends. He's got to have them every day in the film room. But one day It was so funny. He goes, I think it was Dunlap you got on too.
More than likely it was Dunlap.
He says, Dunlap, you have wasted 30 seconds of my life. That is 30 seconds that I will never get back. But he's like that the whole day, every day Super Bowl preparation, but he's fun. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, Dunlap probably deserved it.
He probably did.
Now, you got 2 Dunlaps. Which one are you hammering on?
Dawson.
Dog.
Yeah, Fido. Which is
Fido.
funny,
Fido.
I nicknamed him Fido, and so he comes to school and he's got a big dog, and he's drawing a picture and got dog on it, and I tried to explain to him Fido was a Chihuahua. He didn't, he didn't gather that, but he put the picture on his locker, so his nickname's Fido. But I give Dunlap a hard time, but I would take 11 Dunlaps any day of the week. I mean, he's got some stinking courage now, for sure, and he's going to be a really good player in high school because he's growing like a weed right now.
Yeah, that number 4 is pretty good hand. It looked like.
Yes,
Lamy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He does a good job too, and I mean he played up last year for us, and he's playing outside linebacker for us, doing a really good job. And, he's a really good complement with our outside run game. He's tough to handle in space for sure.
What's next for the junior high?
Jonesboro MacArthur next Thursday night.
At
Jonesboro.
What time?
6 o'clock kickoff.
6 o'clock kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
Is the 8th grade travel with you?
No, they'll play Monday night. They got Batesville Southside here Monday night.
They're coming here Monday night with the 7th grade.
No, I think 7th grade's got a blue and blue gold game Monday night.
But they still play here.
Yes, isn't that right?
Yes, Monday night.
So.
Coach Cudd I think he's sitting about 10 of his guys out and letting everybody else play. So,
sounds good. Let's move on to the JV, Coach Airy. They went to Batesville Southside, did not come out with a W.
We're struggling bad. I don't even know what to say. We need some a little better offensive punch. A lot of it's the offensive line. We're just not getting it done.
Let's give a little credit where credit's due, though. One thing that you can tell about the Mountain Home Barn,
but sometimes when you're trying to develop a program, you try to get every level winning. But we're at the point where we've already taken about 5 of their best players, and moved them up. And like Cade Yates, he would definitely make a difference for that team.
Mm-hmm. Robert Dover.
Robert Dover would make a difference on anybody's team, really a JV team.
Right.
But we've taken their best players from. And they're figuring out real quick what they are without those guys. That's for sure. They've got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of weight room. But we've depleted them a little bit, and we use a lot of sophomores on Fridays. As far as we just use them. So I don't have any depth. I can't do anything about it. So we're going to take care of Fridays first, and Mondays we'll do what we can do.
Right.
But I think you're developing depth in the program. When I was watching practice the other day, I mean it's coming. I mean there's no question.
I just I'm kind of disappointed. I'm sure they're disappointed as well that we haven't been more productive. But it is what it is. And at the end of the day, you have to have some standout players. And right now we've taken all their standouts.
Right. Well, when you strip the standouts out of your JV team, it kind of leaves.
Yeah, and I hate playing sophomores up, but we just have to at this point. We're not.
You're not the size of team that can leave the talent on the bench and let them play just JV either, though.
I'm hoping 3 years from now you won't see a sophomore on the field on Fridays. That's what I hope.
That'd be a Monday evening star.
Yep. I think we're going to get there. I think our numbers are up. I think our talent level's coming up.
So. We've got 137 kids, 7th through 9th, which is really good numbers.
137, 7th through 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Really good numbers. And, I mean, honestly, I think we're going to add some to our 8th grade team. I think we've got 4 or 5 will come off season, so that's good. Add 4 or 5 to that mix. So,
how many dual sport athletes do you guys think you have between those 137?
Boy, I have no idea.
Is there a good number?
I will say this, though. Our best athletes are dual sport athletes. I encourage every kid to do it, for sure.
Whatever sport it is.
Yeah.
Compete.
Your best athletes are the guys that play 2 to 3 sports. They're always having a ball thrown at them. They're always in shape. They're always have a competitive spirit. So, boy, if you think you're just a football player, just a basketball player, just a baseball player, I think it's wrong.
Yeah. Specialization has ruined a lot of sports.
It does. And kids get really good at what they do. And then you go back and look at the college numbers, and half of them are at home after the first semester anyway. It's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 7:40. We're going to take a break a little bit early, and we'll come back and we'll hit the varsity. We're going to talk about the Batesville game, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen tonight. We'll be back in just a minute.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Live Bomber football is back on XL7 TV with announcers Bob Recktenwald and Josh Kaminsky, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Watch every game live on XL7 TV or online at xl7tv.com/football. Every Friday night, watch the Bombers live, whether you are at the game or not. Also, enjoy a meal, drink, and watch the Bombers on XL7 TV live at the following restaurants every Friday night, only on XL7 TV. It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home. Get the
Football Friday. It's week 4. It's Lake Hamilton tonight. Pre-game at 6, kickoff at 7. I'm here with Coach Steve Airy, Mountain Home Bomber football. You made it to Batesville, and you came out with a W.
Finally. Yeah.
You didn't have a smile on your face the whole stinking time. You come off the field, you were still grumpy.
Yeah, I didn't think we played very well. I want to go put a good one together. Maybe that's tonight.
Could be.
Bob.
Hey, I'd be excited for that.
I don't know. Played pretty good on defense. Offensively, we too many penalties. A lot of points left on the field. Just we're not there. It's frustrating. Starting almost like we're taking steps back at some point. I don't know. So anyway,
you made a comment last Friday on the show. Somebody's going to lose their job. If they don't do it, they're going to lose their job.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we had a young man fumble the football in the first half, and you didn't see him in the second half.
No.
How'd that statement work?
That's kind of how it went. Fumbled the ball on the 6-yard line. That was another opportunistic score that didn't happen. Live and learn.
How was his attitude after that?
You know, he's apologetic. He come up to me on the sideline and said, "I'm sorry, Coach." He went up to Coach Mallett and said, "Sorry, Coach." Called me over the weekend, "Sorry, Coach." You know, I said, "You get another chance. You just got to understand that thing's precious, and it really is.
Got to hold on to it.
You lose football games if you don't take care of that."
You had a good showing by number 39, Robert the Dozer Dover.
Mm-hmm.
He's been dubbed the Dozer.
He's a quarterback's worst nightmare right now.
Absolutely. No matter what they tried, they could not keep him out of the backfield.
Awesome kid, and he never loses a wind sprint. He doesn't take a whole lot of plays off in practice. He's full tilt most of the time. He hit that quarterback a couple times last night. Now, that one time I thought, boy, that quarterback's hurt. I thought he might have snapped his leg. You know, he hit him kind of low. And then he's helping the quarterback up, you know, and all those things. And he's just such a gentleman, such
a good sportsman.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. And he picks that kid up and helps him up, you know, and goes back and does it again the next play. And I said, Robert, do you ever apologize to those kids for hitting them? He goes, oh, yes, sir, I do. But he is just so cool. I mean,
the next thing
cool
you said
dude.
is why?
And he just, my wife says he's my favorite player, and he's hard not to be your favorite player because I mean he plays hard and he's a good sport and he cares about other people and he gives you everything you ask him to do. He's a perfect kid.
Yeah. You know, we beat up a little bit on 34 Gage Lindsey, but he did score 2 touchdowns.
Gage is a good football player. He runs hard. He's 3 for 3 on turning the ball over right now. 3 games, 3 turnovers, and we just have to fix it. And a lot of times playing time fixes a lot of things. If you're not playing, why are you not playing? Well, it'll get fixed. I've figured out that's the thing that hurts kids the worst. You can run them, you can bear crawl them, you can punish them all you want, but that doesn't hurt near as bad as playing time does.
You know, we had the one punt, 5, Dylan Drury was in the back, and it hits him on the shoulder pad. Rolls down to inside the 10. How does that happen? Who knows?
I don't know.
We came out of it, though. That's a good thing.
We came out of it. My big thing was getting the ball 3 times inside the 50, and we punted it 3 times and couldn't muster up a first down, you know. And that's 4-down territory. You take your 4 downs and shove it in, and penalties and stuff like that. But
you had some nice big runs by number 9, Mason Walker, Friday night. That was a good showing from Mason.
Mason came in and did a good job, and I don't know how much we'll see him tonight. Really thought I'd see him more. I told Coach Mallor in the week, I said, I can't lose him on defense just yet. I said, we can play him both ways, and I don't think Coach has got him in much, but we'll see. And then Barney went off.
Well, I was going to hit that. You know, 6 started, and Cade Yates, number 6, started as your quarterback, and then you started alternating back and forth. Did Yates get banged up a little bit where you had to pull him? Or?
He banged his shoulder up again. And then to me, Brady may be our best looking dude with the ball in his hand. He really runs the ball well.
He reads well.
And so I don't know. We just got some quarterback run in the game, and it started taking off. So we kind of rode that horse.
Yeah, turned out well for you. Let's go back to the defense. You've got number 40, Justin Rula, another sophomore that just lights up the world.
Yeah, he's the toughest 150-pounder in the state. I've never thought that I'd start an inside linebacker, Class 6 football that's a sophomore and 150 pounds. But he's all we have right now as far as we're just depleted on, you know, Colby broke his foot. Colby's going to be back this week. But Colby had broken his foot, and it was next man up. So Justin came in. He's done a fantastic job. He's undersized. He doesn't run real well, but he plays hard.
Yeah, gets after it. What is that going to change on your defense by having number 3, Colby Lockhart, back? You know, he played a good game. If you listen to the PA announcer at Batesville last week, he played a good game. Colby did.
They had him in?
They had him in. He made 6 or 7 tackles.
We think it's just going to give us a little more depth. Colby's probably going to get into the lineup at some point. I think that's going to let Mason run the football more. Or we can put Mason back at safety.
Give you a little more height and speed.
And free somebody up on offense. But what it does, it just allows us another man.
It gives you something like Hamilton hadn't seen yet.
Yeah. Colby's going to be a little rusty tonight, unfortunately. He's not moving at 100% after coming off that broken leg, but he's moving okay. But the thing is we got to get the rust off of him. He's not seeing things and reading things the way he should. He's going to miss some tackles.
You know, he's a live wire on that sideline. You know, we watched him Friday night, and you couldn't tell he had a boot on his foot.
I think he does when he's at school because he's asked to, but I don't think it's on when he's at the house because he moves way too good. And right now, usually a kid has a boot on his leg for 6 weeks. He's limping around. He's not limping around.
He's not limping.
No, he's been on that foot bunch.
You know, we saw some good tackles out of number 72, Tate Pinka.
Tate does a good job. He came over to the dark side. Everybody wants to play offense. It's Pretty Boy's side over there, but he come over the dark side with me. We're over on the defense, and he's done a good job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good to see 32, Shane Rowden, back last week.
Shane got back. That was a big that freshened up our line a lot. Yeah. Elijah does a good job. Elijah Lag does a good job.
I hit on Elijah too. So
Gage playing a lot of offense, and Elijah was playing a lot of offense, so they had to fill in for Shane while he was out.
And a number I called a lot last Friday night was 55, Brody Goodson.
Brody had his best game of the year. We gave him Defensive Player of the Game. I know Robert had a good game, but we'd given it to Robert week 1, so Brody really had a good game. He's undersized defensive lineman at 190 pounds, but I think wrestling's really helped him use his hands. He uses his hands really well in there, and it helps him. So, anyway, 55 had a really good night.
Let's talk about the Pretty Boys a little bit, the offensive line. You know, Jaden Lake had a good game. He pulled well, held his blocks good. You've got Pezzamani playing center. He's doing a good job there. You're missing a guy, Abel, 74. Cody Abel's out. When do you think he'll be back?
I think Cody's going to be back in 2 weeks. I think they're going to give him 1 more week to recover off that ACL, brace him up, and then let him try to finish out his senior year.
Yeah. You know, the offensive line has developed into doing a good job with finding their man to block and then holding that block while you're getting the job done.
They're probably the strength of our team and should be because, well, other than Sam Morton, they were all back from last year's team. So that's our most experienced group.
Sam Morton, we call him the Commandor. And if you don't know what a Commandor is, you'll have to look it up. Google it. Do you happen to have a picture of that?
No, but I will.
We call him the Commandor. He's got the longest, shaggiest looking hair. I already have a Shaggy. I call Rodden Shaggy because he has his little man bun, you know. But they play a good game. They played a good game. You know, and you've got those split ends and the tight ends that you've got, Blake Bentley, and you've got the Hannaford boy. You've got some good tools in the shed, and it seems like you've got them polishing up, which is a good move.
We're young. I think Brody Patterson is the only senior receiver that we have, and he's really playing limited.
How about those long passes?
Yeah, that was big.
What was the penalty that we ended up with on the sideline? After the muff punt that they had? They first said it was a late hit out of bounds.
Tristan lit that dude up.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw it, but number 25 from Batesville comes in and just blindsides him. 2 seconds late. That was a 1002. Boom.
Right.
This guy's got a 20-yard run at Tristan. And he comes from the numbers on the sideline, hits Tristan as Tristan's getting up.
Right.
Well, then Brody goes to Tristan's defense and kind of gets up in the guy's face.
And that's what they flagged.
And yeah,
they just called it wrong.
It was an unsportsmanlike run in his mouth or something, getting up in that kid's face. But
let's take a look at the Commandor here. That's a Commandor. Now, if that doesn't look like Sam Morton's hair, I don't know what does. What do you think, Coach? We're right on it.
You don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, where do you go from there?
I'm speechless.
Hey, let's talk about Dylan McBride's 55-yard punt.
Dylan, we keep the reins back on him a lot. The young man can really punt the football. And we went over to Jonesboro the first game, and Coach Schrabel says, we got a punter. I said, I know we do, but we're not kicking to that guy. He goes, oh, coach, we'll be just fine. I said, I don't think so. So, anyway, we go to Jonesboro. We get off the bus. He says, let me just try to kick. And I said, Coach, he's going to out-punt our coverage. That guy is going to run for days because we're going to chase him all over the field. That's what's getting ready to happen. He said, well, just let me try it. I said, okay, we'll see. What happens? Dude takes to the house. House call. And so after that, I come in here and say, we got to fix our special teams. Remember that interview?
Yes.
And that's how we fix it. We don't kick to those guys. We try to kick the ball to the numbers and keep it on the sideline, keep them pinned in. And anyway, it goes out of bounds frequently, but that's all right. So that dude doesn't catch the ball, and we don't have to chase him.
Yeah, no chance for return.
I don't like chasing those guys. So it's kind of a coward's way out, probably, but it's a smart way out.
It works.
Yeah.
We're talking special teams.
And I'm gonna tell you, he could probably punt the ball in college. He's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fun to watch because he can tell what you guys have called on the sideline for him to do, because it's either going to go left, right, or in the middle, and it's always long. And 55 yards is a good punt.
I said, you're not going to get a college scholarship punting on this team because you're not going to have the average. We're going to punt the ball away from people. We're not going to punt it as far as we can. And we're directional punting. But I will get you to a college and let a coach look at you if you want to go punt for somebody, but you're not going to be a college punter on this team. I'm not going to do it.
Your numbers aren't going to take you there.
I'm not punting those guys. Sorry.
You've got a good kickoff man. Number 86, Jack Sheeter, does a great job kicking the football.
Yeah, he does a good job. I wish he'd do some squats in the weight room, get that leg where he could poke it in the end zone. You're going to see a kicker, Lake Hamilton, tonight that I think he already has 15 touchbacks on the year. And he's a soccer player.
Yeah, I read that last night.
My gosh.
Yeah, Lake Hamilton comes to town tonight. They are 3-0. The thing that we've got in our advantage is they get to travel to us.
It's hard to get off a bus and play.
Yeah, they're not used to that travel. Lake Hamilton's not used to a lot of that long distance stuff. So
we do it every week, and will for years and years.
Yeah,
so
we're conditioned for it. They're not.
Yep, that's to our advantage.
Tonight it is for sure. Absolutely. What else can you tell me about Lake Hamilton?
Have a lot of kids back. They played the state championship game last year
against Greenwood. Yeah.
They're going to average about 265, 270 pounds up front. Got all their big running backs back, quarterback back. So they have a lot of guys coming back off of last year's state runner-up team. And
which we held 28-14, by the way.
We did. Yeah, we played one of our better games.
Yeah, we played a good game
defensively. One of the better schemes we saw last year. I was talking to Coach yesterday from Lake Hamilton. He says, I'm glad 28's gone. I said, well, I've replaced him with my, I had Brock Boget, 210-pound inside linebacker. I've replaced him with a 150-pound linebacker.
Yeah.
With Justin. But anyway, Brock went on for 16 tackles that night. But they got everybody back almost. They're really good. They're state ranked number 1. So right now people saying they're the best in Class 6. So they're coming to town. You're going to see a good football team, and we're going to do our best to dethrone them.
I'd argue with that. I believe Parkview is probably the best team in the 6A, but they're tough.
Yep.
They're going to be tough.
Yep.
The thing that we've got to look forward to tonight is we have 39. We'll fill in some blanks that we lost from last year, which would be no doubt Robert the Dozer Dover. You got 40, Justin Rula. And you've got a quarterback that we talked about a little bit ago. He can read and run, and he can also throw.
We're a little bit young, but
Coach, we got to rip it up. We'll see you tonight. We appreciate you coming in.
You bet.
Scooter, it's all you.
All right, we're going to end it up. See everybody at the football field, or you can watch it online tonight.
Pre-game at 6, game at 7.
And other than that, see everybody on Monday.